I think we're ready. Yeah. How is it going? About chat. Copy. Okay. No, I think you guys can hear my channel. I have opened my channel and I don't know if the sounds are a bit too loud. Let me get this. The music I'm guessing is a bit too loud. We'll see though. Okay, give it a try. This is I'll give you the intro once I'm done with setting things up. Give me a sec, boys. Are we there? I think we are. What do I do? This is a good music to start with, to be honest with you. Right. Cheers. There you go. And now, we're live, right? Yes, we are live. Let me check out the playlist. Yeah, we do have the part 1 and the part 2. Okay. We can add the third one. No, wrong one. I might not be give me a sec. Horror streams. There you go. I might change the playlist name to Slay the Princess. Can I edit? There you go. I know I need to rename. Can I rename the playlist? No. There you go. Prince. There you go. I think we're done here. Right. Slay the Princess streams. And now, how is it? I think we're good. Let me check how is it doing on my actual stream, right? So yeah, I want to check that. I did increase. I did increase the. I might have to listen to this very carefully. Let me check it out. Can I do something about this? Okay. I don't know, maybe you can hear it, maybe you're not. Oh, we do have a history right here. I see. Let me get this straight. I don't know, maybe you can hear it, maybe you're not. Can I decrease the sound? I'll quit. No, main menu. Yeah, main menu. I'll can I wait. Now I don't know. How is it now? How is it now? Can I oh, maybe I don't really. Maybe you can hear it, maybe you're not. Let me check it out. If there's a chatter there, can you tell me if you can hear the music? Because see, this music I can hear it, but I don't know if you guys can. That's the thing. So I can increase this sound to the max. I don't know. I could new game this one. You guys can see the stream, right? Yeah, it's good. I will continue as it is then. We could do a new game. Chapter 1.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
A princess. Sure. Princess. Let's go for it.
You're here.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Right. Right. I will do a proper intro. How long has it been now? I think it's 8 minutes. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Start the intro then. Hello everyone, welcome to K-Beats Gone Crazy. I'm K-Beats and welcome to Slay the Princess. This game, I'm trying to figure out some stuff and it seems like I'm not supposed to slay the princess, but also I should not rescue the princess and give the princess happiness, it seems. Because once princess finds her happiness, the world will end. Once the princess is slayed, it's still the end of the world. That's one thing. And for some reason, slay and rescue are not the right answers to be finishing, so the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That's not true. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, so this is not a case as well. I don't really care about killing a princess. Can't someone else do this? This is a valid question. I think I tried it. Forget it. I'm not doing this. I have to do something. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world end? What if that's the case? Do I get some sort of reward? Yeah, I get happiness. No, if I slay the princess, it's the same thing. But I won the game, I think. No. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. So many. Silently continue to the cabin. I'll go to the cabin.
Way up the short path to the cabin.
Because I still want to try it my way.
She will lie. We're not going to ignore.
Yeah. Proceed into the cabin. Okay. We're proceeding into the cabin, right?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Preferences. Music volume, sound volume, and voice volume, all of them are pretty high, so should be fine. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. Air is still and musky. So if I slay the princess, the same thing happens. There should be a way where if I take I'll take the blade, and it will, you know, when you bring a blade, there is some sort of panic or some sort of excitement that's gonna give off their true intentions. Especially I want to see what the narrator is up to, and also maybe the princess has something to do with it. So I will take the blade.
Take the blade from the table.
Yeah.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
The environment around us, the art style is horrifying looking. Pretty good. Good art. Yeah. I have my blade. I'm going inside.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase
I will not skip this time.
by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
It's ominous enough.
A hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Seems like this is...
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Probably. I might put it here. And about the chat, I might put the chat right here. Yeah, and bring the... Yeah, I think this is fine. But we'll see. Anyways, slay the princess.
Carries up the stairs.
Here we go.
Who's there?
There you go. That's the voice I need.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Yeah. So, the princess is most probably cursed, right?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Manipulation. So, when I took the blade, the princess becomes aggressive. But also, if I didn't take the blade, the princess acts like a princess. The princess was happy when the princess was rescued, but was taken control by that voice inside of the princess, just like I do, which is the narrator. Hi, just checking in on you. I think I'm here to kill you. I won't say hi.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
No. I'm not doing what the narrator says. I'm not gonna kill the princess anyways, because it still leads you to the same place. So let's see if I find...
Walk down the stairs.
There you go.
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Mm-hmm.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Yes and no.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Okay. Now this is the place where What? No way. Why would you even think that? This is such a, I don't know how to call it. It's such a I cannot say the word. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay. No, no, I haven't decided yet. That's the right one to choose. Steal your nerves and step. No, I haven't decided.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Good idea.
Look how reasonable she's being.
Yeah.
She just drop the blade and talk things out.
Yes.
Don't you dare.
Yes.
It's fine. We can decide what
I
we
would
want to
do that.
after we talk to her.
I
Maybe
would
she
do that.
really is a mon-
Drop it, tighten your grip. This is where we save, right? Because this choice, so at this point I would do both. And I might drop it here since the princess is actually willing to talk, which means the princess before was speaking as a decoy, but this time this is actually someone with a punches.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling
hands and drops
to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, you're welcome.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to
face, unarmed.
What
are the chances this aggressive-looking princess do for you?
We'll be fine.
Do to you?
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going...
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
What do you mean an awkward start to a relationship? Yeah, it's pretty awkward. I would not be awkward, I guess. A relationship, are you coming on to me? No, this is not the right word to use. Right sentence, right question. How would I get you? No, that's not the right one. I'm here because you're supposed to know you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? That sounds like the most journalist thing to ask. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What's your name? How long? I know what. I don't really need the name. How long have you been here? We don't really need this because the princess has been here forever. Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Huh. This is an interesting question. What do you mean we've talked? Stupid. There's people out there, yeah. It's not people, it's just the narrative.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
Now this is the part where it gets confusing because the princess does look like she's going to end the world.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Confirms it being been here for a long time. Yeah.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
I have nothing to think about it. What are you going to do if I let you? No, that's not the right call. I still need to speak. I've been told enough that no. Don't lose your temper, Mr. Protagonist. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for keeping that information secret. I don't know if I should say that to the princess. No. And if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. Interesting. Who do I trust at this point? The narrator or the princess? Well, this is taking a big turn. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? No, but I'm sure they have their reasons for yeah.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Yeah. Yes, I think that's the right.
What if they're bad reasons, though? If they had good reasons for thinking I was dangerous, wouldn't they have shared them with you? I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to leave.
If you leave, you will be possessed. Maybe you are already possessed by someone else. I have very mixed things.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Yeah. Exactly.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
They didn't tell me why, exactly.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you, either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Exactly. Very, very, very reasonable. Smart. The princess, as far as I know, is actually innocent. I got the. I know this because I got to actually have communication with one of those princesses.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But
you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
You are correct.
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Yeah. Her word isn't, of course.
Like I said, it's all about trust.
Blind
trust.
You are
so
absolutely
do you trust
right.
me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
How would I get you now? What's your name? How long have you been? How long have you?
Too long.
Okay.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
I cannot take a straight answer from the princess because the princess herself doesn't know why she is a threat. It feels like the princess has a two-face. Her innocent self doesn't know that there is an evil self with her that's overtaking her personality time to time and trying to scare the heck out of the people. How would I get you out of it?
Don't bother.
No, I want an answer.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
Yeah, there isn't. I did see that montage in one of my...
We can always put that knife to good use.
Yeah, knew it. I did come to that montage last stream.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
I think we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
I'm getting you out of here. I'm going to keep you locked away down here at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
Yeah. I feel like... Okay, that face doesn't look good, but... I feel like... It's not that I'm not trusting the princess. I don't trust the evil part of the princess. There's clearly a double face here. The face is changing time to time.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
If she wanted to leave, why didn't she do it before I was here? Is a good question. She gets excited when she saw me, the Birdman, and this is such a mind game.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't...
Yeah, what if I don't?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Hopefully, we'll see about that. Hello, Kasa. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's a holiday today. I have a snack right here. There is a small delay, you know. In fear for like 10 minutes. What's going on? It's a horror game. This is a horror game, and we're playing Slay the Princess. It's a story-based game. It's pretty good. It's sort of a mind game kind of game. Pretty psychological, and there are some terror parts as well. I'll keep continuing the game. Come to regret that decision.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Oh,
for the love of...
No, I will let the princess out.
Good. I'm glad you've come to your senses.
Yeah.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, I'll do that. But her attitude has become very different.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. I don't know about the voices in my head, but...
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Can you hear the dialogues in the game, Kasa? Can you let me know if you actually cannot hear it? And the background music. Because without those experiences, there's no use of actually playing the game. You know?
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
I would go for it.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Hello, Steven. How you doing? Life is good, Steven. The thing is, I'm playing a horror game right now, and I'm thinking this is a mind game kind of thing. So, I did slay the princess on my first stream. Yeah, doubtful. Whoever luck, there's a big delay between us, so bear it up, alright. Appreciate your support though. Bear it up. Apologies for the delay between us. I will try to play the game as fast, between the dialogues and all. So, and if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides me cutting you out of here? I'm going to check upstairs, maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
No problem.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
The narrator is kind of two-faced as well. The narrator is good, is a good guy, but also there's a bad, an evil part.
Is someone else here?
Yeah. Let me out and try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Damn.
You're here to slay the princess,
And you
won't
won't
leave until the task is
That's
done.
different. Okay. Hey, let me out of... No, I won't. Return.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom?
Easier for the narrator, of course.
Easier for everyone.
There's no such... In this world, I think me, the narrator, and the princess. Even the narrator has no body. Like, it doesn't have physical body to be in. So, myself and princess is the only one in this world that are, until now, the visible, actual living beings.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did, yes.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Attitude is different, save the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Yep.
You cut into her flesh.
If you are sensitive, I think it's too late to actually say this.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long,
Hey,
you're able to
while
crack
you
the
have your
bone,
time,
and she pulls
close
the
your eyes.
bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah. I know. I know the narrator is a bit fishy. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom stair,
Right.
your body
Now,
steps
at this
forward
point,
and raises the blade.
The princess is a different attitude right now, which means the princess back on my second stream and the princess right now is very different. The fact that she's not screaming is really weird. Yeah, true. That's the case. Now I look at it. If you watch my second stream, you can see the princess is the most innocent thing in this video, in this game. And but now it's a very different personality. So the narrator is forcing me to do this, but
Wait,
see.
this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Let's see.
Watch me.
Slay, warn.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
There you go. Sense the narrator. Have a conversation with the narrator. physical conversation.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Go for it, go for it. So the thing is, the narrator and the princess, both of them are very weird. Try to resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Nope.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Yeah. It's not that. It's just it's the game.
I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
There you go.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Sure. Personality changes every time. Then in this game, yeah, personality changes. This is the terrifying form. This is the scary form, and there is this innocent form. It depends on the path. It depends on the choices you make. So it's also, there are voices in our heads. So this is me. The Birdman is me. But inside my head, there's a narrator. The voice of the narrator. The voice of the hero. So they are talking to me. It's not actually psychosis, but that's how your actual brain works. You know, there are enough examples to actually prove that.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Ooh.
Her face
Was easy.
remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered
neck.
This is the end,
Good.
isn't it?
Are you a fan of horror games, Kasa, or are you having trouble watching this? Let me know.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
What do you... Chapter 2, The Prisoner. Okay,
You're on a path in the woods.
the chapter is different today.
And at the end of that path
The chapter is
is a
different.
cabin.
Okay.
And you're here to slay her.
If you don't, it
If
will
you
be
don't,
the end of
it
the
will
world.
be the end of the...
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, but I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard, you are in for it now. I'm wife to your tricks. Proceed to the cabin. I will go towards the cabin.
A warning before you go any further.
I know
will
that.
Lie, she will cheat. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink. The voice of the skeptic. So, once you experience something, very different, what happens is that there are some more personalities, some more emotions will take over you at times, and those voices will try to change your opinions as well. At this point...
Did you just say wink out loud?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceeded to the cabin. I hope it's a different path.
The interior of the cabin
It's different,
is less a
I think.
cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Okay. I see it.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
There's one thing I feel like there is a sequence. Last stream, I chose to not to take the blade, and the princess was very innocent. So I died on that sequence. I resurrected on a different chapter 2. When I came in, the cabin was probably one of the nicest places the protagonist has ever gone. When you go inside the prison, the princess was dressed like an actual princess and looked very charming, right? A normal princess would, like a Disney princess would be. The thing is, I chose the path of innocence. And at the end, when I got resurrected, I came into a different world where the princess is actually looking the most harmless thing. But now that I have taken the strict path, I think that princess might be aggressive and very harmful. And at this point, I feel like taking a path where I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Self-defense.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Without a weapon, it's true, but that's not my intention.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope.
Blind hope. The voice of the skeptic is very much right here. The skeptic knows. The skeptic, he's reading my mind, or either I'm reading his mind. Anyway, the skeptic is in my mind anyway. So. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Yeah, once I approached the mirror didn't
Walk
do
up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
Maybe this is a path changer.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least
I did this part wipe the mirror.
You reach forward and
there's
rub
nothing.
Your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah. I see it. I see. Yeah, I'm a fan. I saw the chat. I saw the message pretty late, but apologies. But psychological horror games are way different. Yeah, this is somewhat psychological. And I think I will proceed.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
Yeah.
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe
Yeah.
it'll be back.
Okay, here we go. Enter the basement. Let's see. Very excited.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old...
The music is very different as well.
A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Mm-hmm.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
The narrator always said that when we're in the staircase.
Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Ooh, let's see.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
When the innocent princess spoke, she said, the hero has come back, but this time I've had company. It's been a while since I've had there you go. So I think that's the same princess we actually met before. The same voice, the same conscious. But when I played the last time, it was very different. I feel like this is the path to the actual ending.
Are we not the first? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
now I'm convinced that this person might actually be dangerous. Or maybe back in the days they tortured people in the most unique ways. Okay.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier.
Yeah, true, but I don't really care about the narrative.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
What? Huh? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing? Oh, okay. I forgot I brought the knife. Yeah, it's yeah, she knows that there's a voice inside me, maybe. I'm not sure I need to do much of sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Smart.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yep. Cool.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Yep.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Oh, fresh questions. Now I can dig in more lore. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot. Let's see. My intentions? What do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? Can you remember it? This is a good question. What happened after I died last time? What happened after I died last time? What? Huh? After I died last time, I have been brought back to this world. That other chain on the wall, who is it? This is very, very good question. I was concerned about that as well. What would you have me do? Slay? I think I'm just going to leave you here actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. Huh? No, that's no.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
There you go.
So you've already been here.
Yep.
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
There you go. The narrator is learning something. So every time we resurrect into a new world, the narrator doesn't remember what happened in the last world. The narrator resets every time we go to a new world. That's the thing. So the narrator is not actually bad. Right. Hello D, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. It's been a long time. I'm playing a horror game right now. Yeah, I am playing a horror game. And hopefully you're doing well. Trying to figure out. It's called Slay the Princess. It's a horror story-based game. If you're sensitive to blood and gore or maybe psychological horror, it's better you stay away from the stream. It's a request. As a fact, I shouldn't be eating it by playing this game.
It's complicated things. How exactly?
You did.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Hold up, I want to read that again. Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin and heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. Yes. Okay. Now, here's the case. The narrator says... So, who is a narrator? Right, let's talk about the narrator. Who is a narrator? The narrator doesn't know anything outside of the story. The narrator is the guy who just says the story, but doesn't know what the actual background is. Which means, yeah, that's all the narrator knows. The narrator is conscious but knows limited stuff.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
The situation right now where you're getting second shot at things is... Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Time to get the dictionary. Contingency. Contingency. I'm not a guy who looks at Google to check out the meanings of stuff. I have an Oxford dictionary for the whole stuff. Contingency. Contingency. Contingent. There you go. A possible but unpredictable occurrence. A possible but unpredictable occurrence. Okay, so the narrator is confused as well.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just... good luck.
Yeah, the narrator has to shut up.
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
Exactly.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Guys, remember, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's gonna be happening, but remember, I have a knife. If there isn't a key, she would try to cut her head off. Be prepared for that.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version.
But I have a question. The narrator literally can provide so much information. It doesn't help at all. You see, here's the thing, right? I can write a story saying that okay, the narrator, I appoint you as the narrator to just say all of these things. That's all you know. If it cares so much about the world, yes. The thing is, the narrator actually doesn't know what the world is. Right? Because the narrator is saying what he was told to say by the story writer.
That's pathetic.
That's what I think.
I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? to know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Is it lucky to get resurrected?
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
If you're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
I don't get it.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that. I won't. Fine, but you won't get another word from me on the matter.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
This is a horror game. You know, I always wanted to. I'm craving to play a horror game. This is what I found. I got into this one because I myself I'm writing stories. So story games, I appreciate stories. This is mysterious as well. I'm a big mystery guy as well, and horror games.
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation.
You shouldn't be daydreaming. Yeah, sure. Okay. You know, Dean, you have to solve this mystery with me. That's the case. You see, this is very mysterious. Should try aliens. Maybe you're talking about Predator. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean? What happened after I died? That other chain on the wall who... Yep, I want to know that.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
What do you mean, try it on?
Maybe it'll fit.
Oh.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
No, what's the point? There are good games like Power Wash Simulator. I got that idea from Markiplier. Power Wash Simulator is a good game. My intentions, for me personally, I'm not calm at most of the times, right? And the thing is, no, inspect will be suicide. I know that. You were asking about my intentions about the calm games. I'm a guy who would try to be calm at the most dangerous situations. That's who I am. And even in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I find an alpha Pokemon trying to kill me using an Hydro Pump, Flamethrower, something, or Thunder. I'm always calm. I battle with it with 100% calmness. Sometimes break my character 5%, nothing else. What happened after? What would you have me do? I think I'm just going to leave you now. That's no. What happened? What would you?
Let me borrow that knife.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
She's gonna cut her head off, guys.
That's ominous.
Yeah, ominous.
She seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Yeah, so back when I did YouTube, I did play some horror games. I flinched, I got scared, I screamed. My intentions right now is to stay straight-faced when you're playing a horror game. Especially on games like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Pokemon, Resident Evil Village, Outlast 2, Amnesia the Bunker, Phasmophobia. I'm talking about those actual horror games.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
So, what should we do?
I have a thing. If we slay the princess, and the princess and the world ends, if we rescue the princess and the world ends again anyways, what if we let her kill herself? What do you guys think?
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
What are the chances there will be proceedings?
If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
Yes. But if she actually kills me, I'll come back to another one. But if it's the chapter 1, it's a different story.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros?
I'm not very sure. She might cut her head off.
There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. Whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Spare, you were asking about my intentions earlier. What happened after I died? I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you. I'm not giving you a weapon. In case you've forgotten, you killed me with it last time. No, she had to kill me though. No, that's not the reason. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. No, I'm not cutting her. I'm trusting you. Give her the knife. Yes, this is the option I'm looking for. I will save this part. Can you take your camera closer just a little bit? Can I... range... How can I do that? I have to zoom in, don't I? Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Full screen projector. No, screen, no, window. Show transition, high transition, blending, de-interlacing. Okay, I can do this, right? I'll do this. And I think this is fine. I don't know if that's alright. Whoops. Yep, how is it now? I think that's pretty good. How is it now? Right, let's go back to the game. Right, did I save this part? Yes, I did save this part. It's time to give her the knife. Get ready, everyone.
Slide it over.
I don't know if they're right.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess.
How do you know?
If you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways.
You tried this last time.
Do you want to know how it went for you? Yes, I know how it went for me.
Oh, I remember.
I'm willing to take the risk.
Which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Yes. Yes. I am eating fruits.
Try to take over.
This is not the right time to eat fruits, though. Because...
Exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little. I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
Oh, no. Anything that satisfies your experience while watching.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact.
If you feel like
down to pick it up.
I need adjustments, I'll do it. You know. I'm down for anything. Unsettling eye contact as she reaches down. Here it goes, guys. Content warning. I'm saying it right now.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
Alright, Casa and Dean,
What
get
is
ready.
she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
She cuts into her own neck.
No.
Oh, I could look away, but it's content, right? And also, you have to stay calm while watching this. Watching uneasy silence? Nah, I'm good.
Her
Cut
eyes
your head
stare
off.
forward, unblinking, as she soars through skin, veins, cartilage.
Well, it's not that bad as I
Last,
thought.
she reaches
I can eat
low,
my
the blade
fruit.
grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
The narrator is confused, also happy.
Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't
Let's
dead
see.
yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches.
The princess is dead.
There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink.
Okay.
Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Well, the princess sacrificed her lives. No, this princess sacrificed her own life for some reason. Salute. salute the princess. Oh.
Oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
What do you mean you can put it back?
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations, you saved the world.
The princess saved
this.
the world.
Just get out
this
of
point.
here now, please.
What do you mean?
Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
My reward.
We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that?
Yeah, why would you do that?
I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
Yeah, she did save the world.
You don't need proof, you don't need a trophy, and she doesn't deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you?
Yeah.
Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them.
Yeah. Something is wrong.
I'm eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us, so can we leave already?
Should I take the princess with me? Or leave the princess to claim my reward? Did I say my princess? I cannot remember that. Anyway, it's not my princess. No. Never in Millenniums. Should I take the princess? I am leaving towards. I'll save this part as well. Yeah. Should I? Okay, you're telling me to leave. Okay. Leave. Okay, I'll leave.
Fine, but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
Huh.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Yeah. The thing is,
the windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just
empty. Yes. You slay the princess. You if you slay the princess, you slay the world.
The door. Check the door.
What door?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Okay, so the narrator is like blinded by the story, right?
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some
place far away.
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows.
Yeah.
But if everything's gone, does that mean
we're not gonna get our reward? Of course, that's what happened last time.
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it. And I suggest that you have it.
I slayed the princess. It ended the world. I rescued the princess. It ended the world. I made this princess suicide. That ended the world as well.
Okay.
Well. What's the point of the eternity of bliss?
This is what's best for everyone.
Trust
me.
Yeah.
Like hell it is.
Okay, that's let us out of here. I don't know. I'm pretty okay with this. I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for saving the world. I'm pretty okay. No, I'm not okay with this. Let us out of here. I was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for saving. Yeah.
An ending.
That's
In
what.
fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
Like I just told you, yeah.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Yeah, we cannot let the Naruto win. Did you hear the Naruto? I'm happy. What do you suggest then? I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm going to accept my role. No. Slay yourself. I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I'm going to accept my role. No.
You goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality itself just to make me lose?
No, I'm not trying to make the Naruto lose. It's just I'm trying to win the game.
If we die at this point, haven't you already gotten what you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have to answer that.
Yeah.
That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart. You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that, right?
No.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Nice.
You're on a path.
That's what I need.
See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom.
We unlocked Chapter 3.
Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
Nice. Nice. Chapter 3.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop feeling.
Voice of the Cold. That's me. Shall we take the princess cause you claim nothing? Shall we? We actually came to a different chapter. Cool, Kaza. Hope you'll stay long in the next stream. Pretty cool to see you.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay?
Appreciate your support.
I'm feeling nothing, and I like that just fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's not wrong. Sentimentality won't help us here. We need scientific rigor. So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away?
See you, Kaza.
Your open discussions. You came around on that awful fast. Have you just been pretending to forget every time? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me. I just wish I'd been the first.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage.
What do you mean?
Because there is no using it to your advantage.
Yeah, there's
The
no
more
point.
information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed. You say that, but we didn't have to do anything last time. She slew herself.
She slew herself.
It was
Exactly.
nauseating. Yes, she cut off her head.
She cut off her head.
And now she's dead. And I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave.
Mm-hmm.
She cut off her head. Her head. Without you doing anything.
No.
Yes.
No, I didn't do anything.
Why, pray tell, are you here?
Yeah, that's the thing, because I stabbed my own heart.
One, we killed ourselves.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity
Was a suitable reward. Exactly.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should have been happy.
What do you mean? You should have been happy. That's I don't know what happiness is in this particular world, but
We
we'll see.
weren't.
We were
We were bored.
bored. Yeah, that's what the
You
code
were
says.
bored. I was just unhappy.
Yeah, Hero was
There were
unhappy.
still answers that we needed to find.
Yes,
It was actually
I.
working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything. How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, pressure him, man. Pressure him,
It
skeptic.
doesn't stay saved if you die. If
Uh-huh.
the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead.
If the world isn't saved, then that means that she isn't dead. She's alive.
Oh, now isn't that interesting? I assumed she'd just be a pile of old bones.
But perhaps she's not.
She's not.
Yes.
There's
There's only
one
one way to find out. You should go
We
see her.
should go see her.
It's raining. It wasn't raining last time or the time before that. The whole path is different. How different this place is. It wasn't different last time. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? No. We have to investigate. Whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Might as well see this through. Yep.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives.
Yeah.
You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright? What we do
Gotcha,
is
gotcha.
entirely up to us. And we have all those mysteries to unravel.
Isn't that right? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. 1 hour and 20 minutes. Let's go.
You aren't here to solve a mystery.
You're here to save the world. I getcha. I
That's
getcha.
what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right in front of us. Okay, but we should care
About the fate of the world. There's no life. There's no sight of life around us.
Why?
What's the point of saving this world?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important. Is it? Yes. I think. For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real.
That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. If there's a narrative, of course.
Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else? Maybe we are. This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await. As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay.
What's this?
Of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
Mm-hmm.
You're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the rotting wood of the wall.
This one.
Is that her? It's like she isn't even there.
I doubt.
See? We killed her. You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
I feel like she does. If she has another voice in her. If you get killed and all your personalities and a personality gets added into your brain, the princess herself, and there could be 2-3 more voices in her head as well. If the princess dies, the world is ended. But if the world is not ended, the princess is living. Yeah.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone. vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
That's a mirror.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror. Yes, the mirror that he can't see. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Why is it pristine?
Maybe it's gone because she already killed herself with it.
With it.
But we had it with us when we died.
Yeah.
And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too?
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
No, what about this prediction? Maybe we did go to places. When we died in different ways, we go to different worlds depending on the mindset we have. And those places, there could be thousands of places, by the way, there are millions of feelings a person can get. This is one of those millions of worlds, and this world doesn't have a pristine blade with a thing.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Basement. But there is no door. Yeah, I'll approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off. Yes. Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way. Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option.
Okay.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement.
It's a door.
The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
I think our path is correct if I see a mirror. Well, it's not actually, because I did find the mirror last time, and it did not actually save anything, but it did end up ending the world.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Yeah.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Yeah.
No way left to go but down. The door to the basement grows.
Yes.
Open. The air is
This is where the
foul
horror
and wet,
starts.
so thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your skin in layers of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
Oh, that's all. Here we go then.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again. Barely. She's just an old memory.
Maybe.
Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Okay. I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything upstairs for me when I got here. Oh, this is a bit scary because I do not have a weapon. This place looks worse than before, which I could predict that the princess might look far worse than how it has been. But last time, are we good? This is a hard decision. Right.
Don't just tell her you're unarmed. Not that it matters, you receive no response. Do
Okay.
you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
But the thing is,
She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset.
But she slew herself.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Well, where is the water coming from?
See? She's dead. She's not just dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do? She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games.
No.
If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this?
Yeah, but the thing is, the princess, the innocent self of the princess might be dead. But then there are other voices, other personalities in her who can take control and maybe show off her true self. If she's dead, then do we have to do anything? No, she's not dead. If she is, the world would have ended by now.
Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
Yes, so it's the narrator that's dead.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
Yeah.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Okay, so what does the narrator want me to do?
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't.
Yeah.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
I might guess she
Bold
can.
of you to come back here after what you did.
No. I didn't do anything. You cut your own throat. Hello, Dean. No, I did not ask you anything. I think you were AFK for some time. I didn't actually ask you anything. I was so focused on the story, I forgot that I was actually streaming. You know. Apologies. Anyways, this is the third chapter. The cabin looks much worse than the first chapter and the second chapter cabin. And the blade is still stabbed in the princess's heart, and that's the princess. And yeah, bold of you to come back here after what you did. Here's the thing though. So the princess asked me for the blade. So my theory was the world won't end if the world will end if I slay the princess or if I rescue the princess. So what I did was let her kill herself by slaying herself or cutting her head. And then it still did end the world. But in order to prevent from ending the world, the key to resetting, it's just like a video game. To reset the world, I should kill myself in the game, of course. And then now that I'm here, the princess died and I died. I don't know how I was able to proceed though. How was I able to proceed? Wait, here's the thing. So the princess killed me. Got to meet the princess in the worst way possible. And like, oh, bad way, much worse way possible. And then I suicided, which means I stabbed my own heart. And now the princess is in the worst state possible.
You were supposed to take me with you. Didn't I ask you for help? This doesn't help.
No. You were supposed to take me. No, what does... Oh, wait, I was supposed to take her head with me? Oh. But no, wait, no, this is not the right one to say. What's wrong with you? I don't want... No, I didn't even kill you. You killed you. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Please, I'm begging you, I'll do... Oh. Is this about last time? I'm sorry now. Can you let... No. Rush for the blade?
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is
watch you in
shadowed silence.
Okay, no problem.
That trickling sound.
The water's rising.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm going to drown to death right now.
It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before.
I wonder how it'll feel. Now that this guy says it, I wonder what actually happens.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good.
Yeah, dying doesn't feel good, but you reset the world into some way.
How astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it.
Yeah.
How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something
instead? Yeah, let me out. I'm going to drown. No, please, I'm begging. No, is this about last time? I'm sorry now. Can you let me out? No. Rush to the door. I'm going to drown.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Are you really just going to stand there and let yourself die?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from? It's coming from some unseen place.
We don't need to know where the water is coming from, though.
Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth.
Yeah.
Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it.
No.
Some things aren't puzzles to be solved.
Sometimes you're doomed from the start. Most people are.
Most people are.
I'm just reading what the cool guy is saying.
Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
The thing is, there are no multiple people, but it's just the princess and myself. Matter of fact, if I die in different ways, I resurrect into a different world. I don't want this. Please, no. I won't do both of these.
If this is how you're choosing to spend your last breaths, I won't stop you. But it won't make any difference.
Yeah.
The water is up to your chin. You lose your footing, bobbing helplessly in the putrid flood pool.
I'll die. I'll drown.
Suddenly, the door to the basement is thrown from its hinges as one last massive wave of water comes crashing down, sweeping you up in a powerful current. You're bashed against the stone wall. You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out. It's so dark and cold, I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing, we'll figure this out.
Yeah.
Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way.
Yeah,
but you don't
you
have
have a
time
point.
to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Oh, what's that?
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into the freezing depths. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, you see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived, its hand is locked around your ankle, the heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Oh, I just realized this is the princess.
Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think like we should have been doing all along. But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
So,
Your lungs filled with water, the same as mine filled with blood. In the end,
we're
not
not so
different.
different. That's the princess. Oh. Wait. Didn't I die? Oh, bollocks. She and her bones are gone, or something has taken them away and it's left something else in their place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
The mirror will take me to the path to something. The narrator is gone.
Yes. Does that mean the world ended?
Yes.
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
He was never going to outlast us.
Schmidt, I don't know how we'd even go about looking for. No, I think I'm supposed. No.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. Don't bother looking for her. I'm sure it's just a waste of time. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Ignore the cowards. You have to look. I'm begging you, don't do this.
Ah. No, I don't know, man. I'll do it. What do I see? Silence as you reach forward. You're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Ah, that's me again.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Darn. Ah.
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here.
Again. Can I load? Yes. I wanna load at this. I will.
It's different now. If it, I don't know.
Final.
Final.
Yes. True. I think we're good. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Right. I feel like rushing for the blade. I didn't even kill her. You killed yourself.
But she
Yeah.
doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadow.
Do you hear that?
In
It's
silence.
Bad.
I don't think. Yes, Howard.
I will rush to the
The
door.
princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Yeah.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you. You're swept up in the flood. Your head, you come to, so just keep moving, but you don't have time to figure out. You're dragged under. As you sink below the surface, you see it. Or rather, just get it away the part, and there's not a lot we can do, but there is
Am I?
Your lungs filled with water.
Okay, once I see that happening, it's bad.
She's gone. And there's that.
I think no. Dang. Did I flip? Did I flip this? Dang. Wait. Can I? Okay, I'll take the head. I'll take the head. Let me take the head. Okay. Take the princess with you. Yes.
Ugh. Fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Yes.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved. She didn't. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
The world has not ended. You can see outside, which means the princess is still alive.
You open the cabin door, return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah.
Well played.
There you go. There you go.
This is the end of the world, isn't it?
Isn't it?
I
Yeah.
always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
The narrator is gone. The narrator is gone. Okay, this is a whole different path, it seems. We'll see.
Over? Is he gone?
Yep, he's gone. We didn't need him anyways. Right. I think there's something wrong with... I feel like it's alright. The stream, is it going well? Yeah, it has its ups and downs, but we'll see.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Oh no. Don't tell me. For God's sake.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here?
It happened again, boys. It happened again. Dang. Is there any other path I can take? What if we don't let her slay herself? I load this one, right? Leave the basement. I'll leave this place, open the door, go inside again, and I'm kind of hoping to save, and I'm pretty, I don't want to die again. No. Slay yourself.
Goddamn, why? That's all. You raise the blade. Yeah.
Die. Right? And then this is happening. So it's raining. It wasn't raining last time or the time before that. The whole path is different.
Yes, things are different, aren't they?
Yeah.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time.
Okay.
Influence? What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
It means exactly what I said. Don't overthink it, or you run the risk of making your task so much more difficult than it has to be. What is that supposed to mean? Forget I said anything. I've probably already made things worse, and I need to stop talking about this now before I definitely make things worse. Come on, tell us your secrets. Haven't we been through enough? Don't we deserve to know? No.
He knows something we don't.
Is there a reason it would be raining?
Yeah.
If there is, it doesn't matter. If a bit of rain is the best her influence can conjure, then we have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. Drenched corpse is still a corpse. Okay, what happens if we don't go to the cabin? Next, it seems like all the answers are in the cabin.
She'll find a way out eventually and the world will still end. The only way this resolves is if you find her and slay her before that happens.
Okay.
We already know he wants us to slay her. Anything he says is tainted by his motivations. Turn around and leave, go to the cabin. I'm fine with either. So long as we don't just do the same thing again.
Yeah.
That would be boring.
This guy's up to say turn around and
Sure. We've already seen what happens if we slay her.
Yeah.
We might as well explore our surroundings.
Surroundings,
Get a lay of
yes.
the land.
Yes. Exactly.
Let's see what we can find. It's bound to be more interesting than doing the same thing over
and yeah.
Wait, something isn't right. Can you still hear me? You're supposed to wind up at the cabin, but everything is getting fuzzy.
What's going on?
There is no way.
I don't know.
We're not supposed to refuse.
Home. Did we do this? Was
Ah.
this the end of the world? Was there
Dang.
even a world to end?
Oh. Fabric of reality extremities find your consciousness and wrap themselves around it. You're no longer alone. Resistance fingers drag flows across the glass surface of your soul. Frustration, this vessel is full of you. I need something empty I can crawl inside of. I need something shaped like me. This is a nightmare. Wake up. Embrace the thoughts constricted. Okay, I don't really understand what's actually going on, but wake up. What?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path, you're...
Wait, did something happen? Wait, am I... Is this different? It's the same thing, right? I think it's different.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down the stairs.
Okay.
No. I have to go back to this. Urgency, you have a story, you need to finish it. It's the only way for us to escape this place. Yes. It is the only way for us to escape. Yes. I have to finish the story. Force pushing against your will. No, you cannot go back. Not there. Regret. This world is broken beyond repair. We must weave something new. A wagging finger. There's only so much thread in this place. Do not waste it. I'm our only salvation. What? I do not understand.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What if I leave?
You're here to slay her.
What if I leave?
Serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I will try leaving. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
From the cabin, yeah.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Yeah.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, what do you mean? No, I'm already doing opposite of...
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No,
really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
I'm guessing that once when the hands were like covering around us means... Wait, that happened to the princess. It happened to us. What makes the arms actually catch us? It's that same godlike person. I have to speak to that person again, don't I? Maybe everyone should... no, I don't.
Stakes and consequences aren't emotional blackmail. They're facts of life, and if you had an ounce of maturity, you'd understand that. But fine, you turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation
with the princess. God damn it. Well, I guess I start walking in a different direction again. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. There's no fighting. This is the fine.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone whoever
will. Okay.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
What is it?
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves. But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
So many cabins mean so many princesses.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin.
I mean, that's
not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be. Wait, what's going on?
I know, right?
You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
No.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness, but it's not like any of...
Whoa. Oh. Another chapter.
You're on a path in the woods.
Wait,
at the end of that path is a cabin.
It's a...
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's fenced right now. I do see those stuff going on.
You're here to slay her.
Yeah.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The world. Yeah, I get it. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay. Do I have to try to leave again? Is that the case? You aren't kidding? She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Last time? Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
Contrarian. Let's see what a contrary is. I do remember what it is, but I need a straightforward answer. Contrarian. On a contrary. Opposite in nature. Ooh,
the entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Yeah.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever,
yeah.
Yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
Yeah, but I slay the princess because you want me to do it, and then technically you are ruining my day.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Yeah, true.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Oh, is that what the narrator is doing? Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Oh, some interesting choices.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Wow. Okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. I'm saving this part because I do have two choices. I can silently go to the cabin, or I can lie and refuse.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right? Please take this seriously. I am begging you. A warning before you go any further. She will lie. She will cheat. We're stuck going in there. Maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I do. I did try.
The cabin interior is wrong.
A
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across
this is a new environment, by
the same space. It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Yeah, because wood this side, stone that side, the wood part, stone parts, like cobbles.
The only furniture of note is a plain table. Its legs all the wrong lengths.
Yeah.
Its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table
is a pristine blade.
The blade is your implement.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect.
You have a point. You have a point.
What you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that. And when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
There's no such thing as saving the world, Mr. Ryder.
To slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Wait, if the cabin is messed up, isn't the princess gonna be messed up as well? Like, I don't know. Right, let's do it.
Oh, you've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Ooh, this is an interesting motion. Okay. I see what's going on. Okay.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together.
Mm-hmm.
Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
Calm.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Mm-hmm.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, the hero is just trying to be very human. Thing is, even if you are the voice of the hero, you're not a human being technically. If you look, I have talons and feathers.
Now, whenever you're ready,
probably a beak as well.
Complete a very
important task. Yes, I hear you. Say anything about the mirror on the wall. Do I I feel like ignoring the mirror, but no, I'll override the save right here because I want to see what's gonna happen. So this is a twisted place. It's
You take the blade.
better
from
to
the
take the
table.
blade.
It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I get your
Okay,
pristine blade.
fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that. Then how are we supposed to hold it? The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It
Okay.
really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just make a choice.
What? Huh? No.
Great. You keep your grip the way it is. Your task awaits.
Throw the blade out of. Ooh. Into the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
Oh
open,
no,
revealing
it's
a web of branching
twisted.
staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
God damn. Oh. I'm gonna have
Here
brain
seems to
rot.
belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a
With
thick,
yeah.
nauseating nothing.
Yeah, I
The
get you.
princess lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Bro.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Okay. It's gonna be a twisted voice. Let's see.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he
Yeah.
threw up a wall.
Yeah.
No way to go but forward. And
Yeah.
whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
That's true. That's true. Take the harsh stairs to the left, take the center staircase. There's no way. I might take the harsh stairs to the left.
You step to the left. The path is cruel against your feet, the impact of each step sending pulsing vibrations up your legs
Yeah.
until there's nothing left in them to feel.
Yeah.
The air around you grows cold the further you progress. At first, a barely noticeable drop, quickly evolving into a numbing cold. Your toes feel like blocks of ice, your breaths puff out in clouds of condensed vapor.
Uh-huh.
You shudder against it as you continue down the stairway, losing yourself in the bone-deep chill.
Oh.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go. Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Okay.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you just going to stand there?
How am I here?
What the hell was that?
Yeah,
what
it-
happened to us?
Yeah, it was twisted. That's what I think.
It's so strange. Like I'm fundamentally,
Fundamentally,
different, but
yeah.
also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
Yes.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. don't forget why you're here. And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yeah. But I don't know what getting down here was like. I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? Locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? No. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay. You're locked up down here for a reason. I feel like stopping it from here. How long has it been now? It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think I can stop the stream right here. Go to the main menu. Yep, it's the main menu. Right. Anyways, it's been a good game. I thought I was there, but apparently not. But I found a different path, which is by leaving the cabin. I was pretty exhausted, so I missed some checkpoints I thought I should have saved. But I feel like this path would lead me somewhere. So we'll see. Anyways, I will stop the stream from here, and let's meet on our next stream. And yeah, I think it's time to go. I'll see you tomorrow on my next stream then. Yeah, anyways, it's been a good horror day. It's night right now, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Take care, and cheers from K-Bids. Then there's the princess. There it goes. See you.